everybody! Wow, you just caught me and Madcow here watching some of our favorite YouTube videos. Oh boy, it's a lot of fun to watch our Let's Players on the YouTube. And I'm a Let's Player myself that has recently reached 500 subscribers. Maybe some of you are some of my subscribers. Maybe you are one of our friends. I'd like to say hi to all my friends out there. Wouldn't you like to say hi to the friends out there, Madcow? What was that? Madcow says he doesn't like anybody. Oh, Madcow, you love everyone, don't you? Yes. Madcow here just says things in anger sometimes, but they're really out of love. And I have a bunch of questions to answer to everybody out there, so let's get started and answer some of those questions right now. Moo!
Okay, so the first set of questions is from the Mr. Dave64. He wants to know what state I live in. And here in Canada, we don't have states, we have provinces. And my province is Ontario. And I live in the capital city of that province, Toronto. The next question from Mr. Dave64, he also wanted to know is how do I travel? I either travel by foot, or sometimes in the summertime I'll travel by bike. I do not have a car. I do not own a car, so when I need to travel farther, it's either by plane or somebody else is driving me. I've gone on trips across country with a friend. We drove across. It was amazing. It was a really nice time. And they want to know what I record on, Mr. Dave. I record using Pinnacle Studio. I have both 12 and 14, and I mix and match different things to edit. And my PC laptop that I use is an Asus, A-S-U-S, or Asus, I believe it's pronounced. That's my computer. It's the G73J series, if you want to get specific. So let's see who's next here. The next person is the Really New Mop. The Really New Mop wants to know if I'm a brony. I'm not a brony. I've heard the show is really well done, but I'm sadly not a brony. I'm sorry. I can't say that I am. Next set of questions is from New Age Classic Gamer. He wants to know how I got into gaming. Gaming was just starting to come back and become popular again when I was a kid in the early 1980s there. Gaming was starting to come back. I remember my grandfather taking me out to this donut shop. I don't know why there's a memory. There was a tabletop. It wasn't an arcade machine. You kind of sat down at a table and you would look straight down there. It was a Pac-Man game like that. And I remember using the joystick and I would play Pac-Man like that all the time. And all the kids on our street would have Nintendos or Segas or both sometimes. Everybody on our street would have them, and me and my brother would not because, well, that's just how my parents lived their lives. But anyways, I'm not bitter or anything. Eventually, one day we got one. It was like the greatest Christmas we ever had because we got like a Nintendo and we got like a zillion games, and I remember playing Mario and Zelda just forever, just continuously. It was amazing, and we were still pretty good at me and my brother were both fairly decent at these games since we were always over at friends' houses playing them. Which video game systems do I own? I own every console since the Nintendo era that is popular, of course, or hasn't gone out of business. So from the big three, I own all the consoles. I own an NES, I own a Super NES, an N64, a GameCube, a Wii. I own a Xbox. I own an Xbox 360. I own a PlayStation 1, 2, 3. So I have all those. But the other consoles that have gone to rest, such as Sega's and TurboGrafx 16s and Panasonics or whatever, those 3DOs, all those things, I never had one of those. But I do have all the consoles from the top three. So I do own all of those. My favorite game and system is, well, it's my favorite game is definitely A Link to the Past, and my favorite system, wow, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one, actually. And I think I'm going to have to go with. Wow, this is weird. I'm going to have to go with Wii. Because Wii is just versatile. It allows me to play games from the past and from now. And there's a lot of good games on it. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but enough that keeps me occupied. So if I had to narrow it down to just one system left, I'd have to go with Wii. Because at least then I could download older games and stuff, right? So, um, how did I get into LPing is his next question. Well, I had seen LPs for maybe about half a year or so, maybe a year. I'd seen them on YouTube, but I really wasn't a big YouTube watcher. Um, I would watch it sometimes, but not very often. But then I actually I was watching a lot of Nintendo Capri Sun's. I think it was Ocarina of Time. I believe it was. It was one of his Zeldas. I believe it was Ocarina of Time. And I was watching a lot of that. And when he was shut down by YouTube and stuff, he got the flags and stuff. When he was shut down, I actually caught on to Argon Matrix, who was starting up at the time. And I was in the market for a new computer, and I'm like, this is something I could do. So when I got my new computer, um, I asked a few questions to NCS about what he did. I talked with Argon, who didn't really know me yet much at the time, but he still was very helpful. And I got the products I needed, and away I went. And away I went. I just threw caution to the wind, and I went for it. What made me decide to use cows as my main theme? I've always enjoyed cows. Cows are funny. Cows look ridiculous. Try to have a staring contest with a cow. Seriously, you will laugh. You will laugh. Cows are hilarious creatures. And, I don't know. I guess I just have a weird obsession with cows. And, his new age classic gamer's final question is, why am I so awesome? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm glad to be so awesome for all of you.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Me and Madcow here were just drawing pictures of cows. That's something else me and Madcow enjoy doing in our spare times, drawing pictures of cows. I even have a few fans and subscribers that enjoy drawing pictures of cows. Maybe you don't like drawing pictures of cows. Maybe there's something else you enjoy drawing in your spare time. What do you like to draw? Do you like to draw trees? Or the sky? Maybe you like to draw ponies. Huh? What was that, Mad Cow? Mad Cow says my picture of a cow looks like crap. There's my cow picture. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. I know that, but everybody has different talent levels, Mad Cow. It's the fun of drawing that brings imagination to life. Let's hear some more questions answered. Moo.
Okay, so here we go with our second set of questions, and we'll start off with questions from MurkyMan64. He wants to know if I play any musical instruments, and I have in the past. I used to play piano. I don't anymore. It's been a long time since I played piano. Probably wouldn't remember much if I tried. Guess you're gonna want to know why I don't anymore now. So to save coming back to answer that question later, I don't anymore just because I kind of lost the feel for it. The fun out of it was actually taken away. I don't know. My mom and even my mom's friend, who was my teacher, kept saying I had some kind of talent with it, but I don't know. I felt like it was something I had to do and not something I wanted to do anymore, which is why I wanted to learn to play in the first place. I wanted to have fun with the piano, but it became more of a chore. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll get back into it when it's fun for me again, you know? And then his next question is, which of my LPs am I most satisfied with? for content, not necessarily viewer count. Well, I guess the obvious answer would be Metroid. I was extremely pleased with how Metroid turned out, but that's more from a fan base. As for content, I would have to say the Mario All Stars. I am very proud of. I got in every route possible, pipes up, down, left, right. Did it all. Did it all. Plus, I showed some bonus ways in Mario 3 to get it done. I'm extremely proud of Mario All Stars LP. So our next set of questions comes from Ryu Endo. I am horrible at saying names. Ryu Endo. So, what was the very first game I ever played? Now, I sort of answered this before. I would have to say it's Pac-Man, but if that doesn't count, 'cause it's not a console game, then I think the very first game I ever played was ice hockey for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Me and my brother would go over when we were really young to a cousin's place. My mom would want to visit. We'd just go because he was the older cousin who we were supposed to get along with. I don't remember his name. I think it was Brian. I think it was his name. He had a Nintendo and he was almost never there, so we'd go off into the other room and play Nintendo. And I believe it was ice hockey. We'd play ice hockey, 4-on-4 action, big guys, little guys, medium guys. It was hilarious. It was good fun. If you've never played ice hockey, play ice hockey. It's fun times. Let's see. His next question is, what's the very first console I owned? Sort of answered that already. Nintendo Entertainment System. My favorite video game hero. Well, that's easily Link. I can't say much more than that. My favorite video game villain. Wow. I guess if Link's my favorite, is Ganon my most hated villain, my favorite villain. I would have to say so, I guess. I want to pick something else, but I can't. I can't. It's gonna have to be Ganon. My favorite pizza topping, green peppers. Love green peppers. I could eat a pizza if it just had green peppers on it. I love green peppers on a pizza. Yes, I do. So, let's see. What else do we got? Let's see. Who else wants to ask a question? Oh boy, look who's up next. It's Chimera God. Chimera God wants to ask some questions. And if none of you know, Chimera God is actually my brother. So I think he's just asking some questions here. So I will say Chimera God. Anyway, my favorite sport, hockey. You know that. How much do I weigh? Hey, I'm a fat guy, okay? I don't weigh 200 yet, though. I'm about 190 pounds. I'm trying to stay away from the 200. I'm trying to stay away from the 200 zone. What's my favorite movie? Back to the Future. Favorite movie. I could watch that a million times. My favorite soda pop. Favorite soda pop right now is Coca-Cola Zero. Coca-Cola Zero is currently my favorite soda pop. Top quality pop. I'll tell you that right now. What do you enjoy doing besides playing games? Well, I guess I enjoy watching hockey on TV. I'll enjoy watching. I enjoy lots of TV programs, Survivor, Amazing Race. I enjoy it when friends come over. My brother Calhoun, stuff like that. So that's basically what I. Other than playing games, that's really what I do with my life. Have you ever touched a real cow before? Yes, you know this. We touched a real cow. We fed the cow with the corn. We said somewhere over the cow's bum, and then we threw the corn, and it flew right over the cow's ass. Okay, and we all laughed, and then we ran up and we touched the cows. Yes, we're at Gerard's farm. Okay, so if the world was about to end, what would you have for your last dinner? My last dinner would probably be creamed corn. Yes, I'm a fan of creamed corn. Ham. Nice ham. Yes, oh boy, I love ham. And let's see, how about carrots? Carrots is my veggie. There we go, that's my dinner. So carrots, cream corn. No, cream corn is a veggie, isn't it? Wow. Oh, potato. I need a nice How about a mashed potato? I'm a mashed potato kind of guy. I love a mashed potato with gravy on it. That'd be good. There you go. So ham, cream corn, carrots. I'm gonna throw in double veggie. Okay, and mashed potatoes with gravy. Okay. And have I ever ate a spider? He's just asking that because I was making a joke as an example. No, no, I have not ever ate a spider. Never, never, never. Okay, so the next person to ask questions is Tristan Swim. How long do you think you'll be Let's Playing? For all eternity. Until I die, until I am unable to play video games any longer, like if I have some horrible disease or disfigurement, or I'm just unable to hold a controller in my hands, um, or YouTube doesn't exist, or something. I don't know. So until something out of my control stops me, I'm gonna keep Let's Play. Do you know how I could get you more subs? No, I don't. All I can say is keep trying, just keep putting your content out there, make connections, make friends, talk with people. If you got good stuff, people will come. If you build it, they will come. I'm a big believer in that. If you build it, they will come. Have you ever raged quitted a game? I have quitted a couple games. Um, I've rage quitted New Legends for the Xbox, but that's more because it sucks and not because it's difficult. I've rage quitted. Uh, I've rage quitted. Wow, what else have I rage quitted? I've rage quitted the Sphinx game. I don't remember the whole name. It's a Sphinx game, and I rage quitted that game because I tried to do something in the very first few minutes of the game. It was like the first puzzle of the game, and I couldn't figure it out. And my brother comes along, he goes, "Let me show you." And he does it within like 30 seconds. So he showed me up, so that's it. I wasn't going to play no more. Don't show me up. Okay? So, what new features or characters do you want to see in the new Smash Brothers game? I don't even know who's in the old Smash Brothers games. I've played Smash Brothers for maybe 20 minutes at PAX. I think I played a little bit when my friend Steve came over. He brought it. I'm not really into Smash Brothers. Oh my god, the horror. Yes, I'm not really. But so I can't even tell you, but it sounds like they have a huge lineup in there. So I really couldn't tell you who else I would personally want to see in a Smash Brothers game that isn't already there already. And do I have any secret cow powers? Other than throwing my cow pies at your face if you get me upset, I have no secret cow powers. The power of methane, maybe. I have the power of methane. And we'll be back for our last set of questions after these messages. Moo.
Welcome back again, everybody. How's it going today? Are you guys having a good day today? I'm here in a comfy chair. Do you like to be comfortable? Comfortable is good. Isn't that right, Madcow? Madcow says I better let him go or he'll punch me in the face. Oh, I'm silly Madcow. Oh boy. I'm so glad everybody sent in some of their questions. And I was happy that I could answer them. As many as I possibly could. What was that, Madcow? Madcow says he has a question. What's your question, Madcow? Oh, silly Madcow. He wants to know when I'm gonna stop playing shitty games like Fable or Notopia. Because nobody gives a crap about them. Ha, silly Madcow. They loved it. What are you talking about? They loved those games. What are you like, silly Madcow? And just because of that, just because the masses, it isn't Mario or Zelda, it can't be that all the time. So I'm going to play the games I enjoy. And that's what you should do if you're a Let's Player. If you're a Let's Player out there, don't, enjoy having fun being a Let's Player. Play the games you enjoy, even if other people tell you that they're silly. And make you buy silly games for respect. That's not good. You shouldn't do that. Don't go looking for respect. Just have some fun. So that means in the future, you can look forward to more games that might not be your cup of tea, but I'll have fun playing them. Like Elebits for the Wii. Or maybe Azuric for Xbox. Or Dragon Slayer 3D for Xbox. I would show more, but most of them are for Xbox, because I got a lot of crappy games on Xbox. But, Madcow, you don't have to make fun of that. Everybody likes different things. Let's get back to the final set of questions now. Woo!
Alright, so here we go with our last set of questions. And Cumshire wants to know my secret plan to take over the world. Here's what you do. You get cows underneath every sewer hole in the entire world with a machine gun or some kind of weapon. And if they all time it so everybody pops out of a manhole of the sewers at the exact same time, you'll have every inch of every city covered in the entire world with an army at the exact same time. I just don't see how that can be beat. That can't be beat. Okay? So that's my plan to take over the world. He also wants to know cartoon shows that I watched as a kid or still watch and still like. Transformers, but my mom actually thought Transformers was too violent, but yet she thought me watching GoBots was okay. So I secretly watched GoBots a lot, but I would switch back and watch Transformers too, just because it was forbidden. It makes no sense looking back on it, but I was allowed to watch GoBots and not Transformers. Doesn't make any sense. Proto Mario wants to know, do I love Proto Mario? I wouldn't say love. Well, maybe I love Proto Mario's reviews. Proto Mario's reviews are amazing. Proto Mario, I don't swing that way, but love as in friendship, as in YouTube, as in good bonding, sure. Why not? He wants to know why my name is CowsCrazy. Well, I love cows, as I explained, and I'm crazy. The name actually started out as Cows for Donkeys in a cribbage board game online league, but it's evolved over time, and it's just become CowsCrazy now. What is my profession? I'm pretty much a bum. I'll admit that. I don't really have a job or profession. I work at the Air Canada Center in the winter time. I'm a vendor. I sell peanuts, popcorn, drinks, stuff like that. I set up my own stand and I work from there. So it's not like I work in a big stand with a bunch of other people. I'm responsible for my own stand. So that's something at least. And in the summertime I work down at the Sky Dome. I work for Toronto Argos, which is the Canadian Football League team, and the Toronto Blue Jays, Major League Baseball. I work there. I sell programs and stuff. I need to get out there. I need to get a third job. I need to get another job for some real money and get my life going. But we'll see how that goes. Anyways, what's the next question? What do I think about Wii U? Wii U, it has potential, much like the Wii. The only problem is games. Where are the games? Give us games. There was no F-Zero for Wii. There's probably other games people are wondering. Okay, there's only one Mario Party for Wii. There's just games, okay? Give us games. We'll be happy. Doesn't matter how the system runs or what the system does. If the games are good, that's all that matters in the end. Next questions are from Millie Ann. Millie Ann 2573. Do I like anything beef? I love hamburgers. I love hot dogs. So yes, I love roast beef. I hope you like roast beef. I love beef. I'm a cannibal. What kind of fruit do I like? I like grapes. I like peaches. Yeah, I would say those are my favorite fruits if I have to be a fruit kind of person there. What game do you wish to LP someday? My ultimate dream to LP, which hopefully will be coming soon, is Star Ocean. I know this might not be the most popular RPG in the entire world, but that is my most favorite RPG, and I really want to LP that game. What do I think of old commercials and new commercials? I don't know. I don't see many commercials now, but I would say old commercials felt more fun. Maybe that's because you're a kid and it doesn't feel like they're selling it to you. But I guess now I realize I can see commercials are trying to sell me something now. When I was a kid, I didn't really view them that way. It was just more, yay, fun times. Ooh, look at the funness. Okay, so I don't know. I guess it's the way you view things over time, you know? And am I afraid of spiders? If it's venomous, yeah, I'll be afraid of it. But otherwise, no. Little daddy long legs or just a whatever. Those little spider things, those black little things. Nah, I'm not afraid of them. Just whatever. Just they don't bother me. Zelda fan 5111 wants to know: do I like Zelda games? Love Zelda games. What's my favorite music? Favorite music is I don't even know how to define it. I guess it's metal, but it's not hard heavy metal. It's like Dragon Force. It's like Santa Attica. Those are my favorite bands. Go check them out. Power Glove would be my favorite video game cover metal band. So go check those out. That's what I like. Let's see. What else does he have to ask? Am I cool? I'm the coolest dude around. Do you have any friends on YouTube? Depends on how you define friends. I have a lot of friends. Every single person watching this right now is my friend. So I have a lot of friends. If you want to define friends as knowing them in person, I would say no, unless you count Argon. He's the only one I've met in person that I would say, still correspond with online on a regular basis of some sort. Do you like the people of Mongolia? Do you mean Mongolia? Sure. I've never met anybody from Mongolia, but I have nothing against the Mongolians. So that's it. Let's see. What else do we have to ask here? Sir Wet Biscuit wants to know the most anticipating title of the year. That's obviously Zelda Skyward Sword. Enough said. How did I do in school grade-wise? I've completed grade 13 here in Canada, which doesn't exist anymore. I was the last graduating class of grade 13. Now it's only up to grade 12. It was a bonus year, and it would get you extra credits to try to get into university or college, but I never actually went. But I did complete grade 13. What was my first car? Didn't have a car. Never had a car, so I can't tell you my first car. What was my first job, he wants to know. My first job was actually delivering the Sears catalog to people that have ordered it. I had to go around, I had a list of things, and I would carry them in a wheelbarrow, and I would deliver the Sears catalog. That was my first job. What got you into gaming? Just games. Just having one. Just being there. It's just always been fun. I've always been into computers and electronics. Just games. Just games itself got me into gaming. What's the most fun LP I've done so far? Well, the most fun I've had LPing was definitely Metroid, just because of you guys and doing it blind and finding an old classic that I still can't believe I've never played that game up until this year. So Metroid was definitely the most fun I've had. Have I ever been arrested? If you mean been put into cuffs and taken away, then no. Have I been given a ticket? Yes, I have been given a ticket before. I've been written up for littering at the GO train station. So, yeah, I'm a bad cow. Let's see, what else have I ever milked a cow? Yes, I have. I have actually milked a cow back in, I think, was it maybe grade 4 or 5? We went to this dairy farm. They took us out there at school, and yeah, I got to pull on a cow's teats. And do I like rainbows? Who doesn't like rainbows? Rainbow all the way across the sky. Next up is Kupalar. He wants to ask me some questions too. How did I become known as Mac? Mac is my real life nickname, which only one person I know still uses anyways. And this story, yeah, I think I've told it before in a birthday video, maybe last year, but I guess he wants to hear it again. When I was back in middle school, grade 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there, there was this kid named Brian, and I forget why, but the kids were egging us on to fight. And I was always the guy. I was always the littler guy. I was always the one that didn't stand a chance, the weakling, the bum. And so I was trying. I know he didn't really want to fight, so I thought it'd be cool if I went, yeah, I want to fight. I want to fight. I'm a big man. He's afraid of me now, right? I was trying to look all tough, even though I wasn't. So he refused to fight me though. So there's a McDonald's right around the corner from our school. So eventually he started calling him Chicken McNuggets. He's a Chicken McNuggets, because of the McDonald's around from school. Because he was Chicken McNuggets, I was known as Big Mac. Yeah, I'm Big Mac and he's Chicken McNuggets. So that's basically how it happened. And yes, we actually did eventually fight, and he kicked the crap out of me. I did get one good shot in, which basically ended the fight, and then I ran like hell. So that's basically how it all went down. Let's see. He also wants to know, what are my main beliefs? That is pretty deep. He asks if it's too deep for me. Um, I can't really say what my main beliefs are. That is way too deep, and I don't like to get into conversations about religion and stuff like that. It's a very touchy subject. What's my favorite internal organ? My favorite internal organ? Probably my heart, the one that keeps me alive, the one that keeps you ticking, the one that keeps you going. Do you like dubstep? Whoop, 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 whoop. No. I don't like the beats. I don't like the sound of the beats. I don't like anything like that. I'm sorry. I know it's very popular now with you kids these days, but I'm an old man. I'm an old man, okay? I don't understand you kids. I don't get that music, okay? Your music is too loud. Turn it down. I'm getting gray hair, man. Okay? And do I want some nice Koopa tea? I'd love a cup of Koopa tea. If I ever get out to England, we're having tea, buddy. Okay? I'll tell you that right now. And our final set of questions comes from Zero Gravix. He has a single question for me. What advice would I give to someone who has just started doing Let's Plays? I would say get a good capture card. That's the best way to go. Get a good capture card. Make sure you're fully set up and you're ready to go. And just be yourself. Just be yourself. I know it sounds stupid, it sounds cliche, but honestly, that's who it is. Even in the beginning, I felt like I had to not let my real personality come out. It took a while. But yeah, just be yourself. Have fun. Talk, interact with the people. That's what you gotta do. Just have fun and enjoy the game you're playing. If you're not having fun, then the people watching you aren't having fun either. So that's it for questions. Welcome back, everybody. Wow, we're at the end of our show now. It's the end. I want to thank everybody for being a subscriber. This is 500 subscriber special. I answered as many questions as I possibly could there, and I hope you enjoyed that. I know I had fun today. Did you have fun today? Did all my friends have fun? I hope so. I know Madcow had fun. He's a little pissed off right now, but that's just Madcow. He does it out of love. So anyways, it's the end of our show, so that means, kids, we're going to look through our magic mirror. And we're going to see which of my friends had fun today. So let's sit down in the comfy chair and take a look through the magic mirror that I bought at a dollar store. And the sticker won't come off. Isn't that great? Yeah! Romper stomper, bumper boo. Tell me, do. Magic mirror, did we have fun today? Did all my friends have fun at play? I see Setnod. I see the Magic Dave 64. I see the Really New Mop. I see New Age Classic Gamer. I see Monkey Man 64. I see Riendo. I see Captain 2. I see Chimera God too. Guess who else I see? I see Tristan Swim and Comsher and Proto Mario and Mary Ann. And I see Zelda Fan and Sir Wet Biscuit and Hannah. And I see Mysterious Pokemon. I also see Koopalar and Zero Gravix. And Dove's Jess and Exceeding Shadow and Master Star and Mr. Purple and Argon Matrix.
I see X09091, and I see Tan Murph and Sons of Angels. I see Mr. Magna Rannoch. I see Sam the Alpira and Vilo Rack. And I see Stop X Hackers. I see the coolest name ever. I see Artman and You're Us Tie. And guess who else I see? I see the most important person of all. I see you. Until next time, everybody, please subscribe, please leave a comment below, and of course, moo!
Ding dong knock knock, hey daddy do. Bing bong tick tock, bebop boom. Flip flop up up, mini miny moo. Boppity stoppity, cows crazy. Hey diddle diddle fiddly dum dee doo. You be zooby zoom zoom zoom. Ding dong knock knock, hey daddy do. Tip tap pitter pat, mad cow too. Rudy tooty Kimball loop de loo. Boppity stoppity, cows crazy and friends.